gonna comment this live after I get done saying what I got to say. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come in here. What's up? I see one person, but I can't see who you are. What's up? What's going on? I'm gonna wait for a couple people to get up in here. Well, I'm gonna just wait another 30 seconds. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna get into it. What I got to say. What's good? I see people coming in. What's up? What's up? What's happening? Okay, we climbing. Okay, what's happening? What's up? It's your boy. I'm back at it. Look, what's up? Oh, it's my mom. And some other people up in here look like. I don't know, I ain't my mom. It's Taylor. Hey, Kim. How you doing? Hey, what up, Aggie? What's happening? What's up? So I just want to come on here and talk about this coronavirus. You know, I just wanted to, put my thoughts out there about this little virus, what's going on and everything. What up, DeAndre? What's happening? So what's up? What up, fam? All right, so basically I'm going to get right into it. I understand that, this virus is, like globally and it's reaching everybody and everybody's, like responding differently to it. And I'm not here to tell you, how to respond to the virus. I'm not here to tell you, like, how to, handle, what is obviously new to everybody. We never been in this, like, type of situation globally. I think in our generation, within our lifetimes, relatively speaking. So, with that being said, I just wanted to let y'all know that right now, in my observation and the downloads that I've been getting, is that we are in a spiritual warfare right now, And what this virus is doing for us or doing at the moment is just showing that it's like, are you going to be afraid or is your faith going to be utilized and it's going to be represented to what you claim you have been or what you claim you are? The thing is that, like, you got to understand, fear is the acronym for false evidence appearing real. And right now, like, yeah, it has been claiming lives, yes, globally, but at the same token, what has happened to the fact of being abundant? What has happened to the fact of being prosperous? What has happened to the fact of showing your kingship, being a queen, being the king at this moment of time? Right now, it's pivotal and it's evident for you to over here stand for what you believe in and over here represent for what you really are. This right now is a pivotal moment that's going to show your generations, that's going to cater to your lineage, and that's going to tell you what your legacy is going to become. Did you run like sheep? And did you over here try to get all the supplies you can get out the store at the best of your ability just because you thought, something was going to happen? Or did you stay grounded, become mindful, patience, become practical, do your positive affirmations, as well as talking relatively for myself? Did you go about this in a calm type manner? Because see, the thing is that the energy with fear, you're going to attract this thing more easier than anybody else. What fear does physically to the body is open up your pores, your stress, brings your health down, brings your white blood cells down, brings the antibodies in your body that fights off diseases, that has a strong immune system down, because you're no longer abundant. You're no longer operating in a space of abundance and prosperity and a positivity. Right now, you're over here creating fear mongering. You over here like, oh, I don't know if we're going to live, we're going to die, or whatever the case may be. Even if you don't live, or even if you don't die, or even if you do die, the thing is what you're going to leave behind. What is you going to represent today? People want to go 2 weeks ahead. People want to go 3, 4, 5 weeks ahead, 5, 6 years ahead and tell me about what's going to be happening. But right now, they be the first ones outside in the doors, running, knocking down people over here. Morality going out the window just for some tissues and for some hand sanitizer. And the thing is, this is like, I'm kind of getting, I'm not necessarily frustrated, but it's annoying. It's really annoying to see that people over here are not as abundant. Now, granted, I'm not saying that myself. I've always been a certain type of way. It takes growth and it takes patience and it takes time to, get to a certain space that you want to be, in a certain space where you can relay a message, or whatever the case may be, whatever your outlet is on how you express yourself. But the thing is this, is that when you get to that space of abundance, prosperity, and of knowledge and of knowing, then it's your responsibility. With great responsibility becomes great expectations. So it's expected of you to over here let these people know that, listen, this thing will come to pass. It ain't the end of days. It ain't no locust flying in the sky. Yes, people have died. People have still been dying. People been dying since the beginning of time. That's one thing that's always going to be consistent, is death. And just as well as death's going to be consistent, it's also rebirth. It's also life. It's also live. Take back your power and stop over here giving your power to these folks, to these media over here talking about that. Oh, you know what? It's projected 4.4 gonna die from this. 4.4 million gonna die from this. Okay, it's projected. Everything projected. The thing is, what are you gonna do today? And as well, your finances. Keep your finances in check. Save your money. Save your coins. Because if you don't, you spending and wasting money frivolously on these items, trying to get stockpiled up, trying to over here get prepared for Armageddon, which is not going to be here right now. Armageddon ain't here. You could bring Armageddon a lot sooner to yourself just by fear, and you'll be affected. You'll be the ones over here got to live with that and got to deal with that. But Armageddon ain't here for the totality. And see, the thing is that the majority is outweighing the minority. So in the collective speaking, you cannot keep operating without fear. Be mindful of the dialogue that you express to your peers. Be mindful of the dialogue that you express to others. Because if you don't, what you're doing to them, you're creating a reality. You're influencing their reality of fear, of not being abundant, of conformity. When the thing is this, God gave you and grants you the totality. God gave you and grants you the blessing. He has showed up every single time and showed you that you got the manifestations and everything that you need to adhere and to keep moving forward. But yet and still, you want to be over here scary. You want to go outside and want to be fearful and everything. Oh, don't touch me. People, true colors are showing right now. Oh, don't touch me and everything. I don't know if you got that disease, but that's your brother's keeper. You supposed to be your brother's keeper at this moment. And I ain't shaming or guilt nobody, but I am my brother's keeper. So it's my expectation to let you know that, granted, this ain't the way that we should be over here going about this shit. The thing is, you keep on going about this shit, you're going to keep on seeing yourself in a rut. Your family going to be in a rut. And when the time comes to pass, when you see that this was all over here, not a facade, it wasn't no imagination. This is very real. But at the same token, how you respond is what's going to over here depict your legacy, what's going to depict your foundation, is going to depict what you bring out in the world and what you're going to bring back into yourself and to your immediate reality and in your personal life. If you feel this as a need for excuse to go sleeping around with other people, then you're gonna be responsible for everything that you get off of that. Whether that be 9 months, whether that be a karmic toxic situation cycle that comes up again. If you feel the need to make excuses for, oh, I need to go back and smoke weed, or I need to go back and drink and everything, I'm bored, my job done laid me off, what I'm supposed to do with my time, then yeah, you're going to feel that you're going to deserve everything that comes back after that. That karmic cycle that you was praying for to get yourself out of. That those lineage and those ties and those soul ties and those karmic ties that you were saying that these people ain't bringing me nothing but pain and turmoil, you're going to deserve that. Right now is a pivotal time for you to stand in your faith, to stand in your belief, and over here look this shit straight in the eye and be like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what you doing. You feel me? You ain't fucking with my household. You ain't fucking with my yard. You stay 10 feet away and you keep moving in the opposite direction. We gonna be alright. That's how that go. So coronavirus, man, fuck that coronavirus. And what gets me is that it's a lot of my peers is over here like, it's being scared and everything. And the thing is that it's going to end with us, you feel me? Now, our parents, whether that shit done sell, you know what I mean? And And I hate to, be cold about it, but at the same token, you live by example. And once they see that, granted, you're abundant, they see that you've been prosperous, they see that the manifestations is coming in because your manifestation is so close. Your manifestation, your breakthrough is so close. But you got to understand, right now is the purging. The earth is purging itself. The people that's over here been false prophets, the people that's over here been claiming that they about that life, it's really going to show right now. So granted, which side are you going to be on? Which side of history do you want to relay? Personally, right now, I got my little water, I got my little snacks and everything. But at the same token, I mean, I'm watching what I'm saying. I'm controlling my thought process, and I'm over here making sure that my dialogue is over here saying like, listen, do not be fearful. You need to be abundant, because come April, in the middle of April, a lot of y'all gonna have new job opportunities. My job done cut hours, but I'm okay. I done saved up a little bread. I done paid off a little bit of rent and everything. Even though the world is suggesting that I need to go into these stores and they need to tear down these damn aisles and everything for some damn hand sanitizer, nah, I'm still being practical. Make sure your finances in check. Save your money. Save your money. You're going to have a new opportunity come in the middle of April. Middle of April, you're going to have a lot of y'all going to have that new job. A lot of y'all going to have that new career. A lot of y'all going to have that new direction that y'all been praying for all this time. And now it's your time. Now it's your time to reap what you sow. But be careful what you reap and what you sow right now. This right now is fertile ground. So if you fertilizing fear in this ground, if you've putting down seeds of fear, of being scarcity, having a scarce mindset, of over here fear mongering and over here saying that this is what's going to happen, you better do this, and creating that type of energy and placing that energy, planting those seeds in the other individuals, you're going to receive that too. The thing is, knowing is half the battle. If no one ever told you and no one ever said that this is what's going on, this is what you're doing, then you're going to always fall victim to what you're going to have to adhere coming in forward, moving forward. And I got enough love and individuals like me, the collective like me, as me, like-minded individuals. You're going to see in your area, you're not going to have like a lot of like-minded individuals. You were the type of individual that it was made for you to not be like-minded. How is you going to save the world? How is you going to save your community? How is you going to save your household if you thinking like everybody else? So now, right now, this is not the time to be a like-minded individual. If it means going against the grain, then you got to go against the grain. But understand that the top one odd, that's a numero uno. That's destination for you. That's your spot. Not everybody going to be able to make it with you. Not everybody is over here applicable with you. And everybody's going to take them their own type of time, their own type of growth. And with that being said, you don't never look down on nobody. If they ask for help, once a student is ready to teach his peer, if they ask for help, then you over here help them out the best way you can. But understand that life goes on. You have to be abundant. I got to keep moving forward. My child going to need me. My daughter going to need me. My son going to need me. My wife, my love, my household, my legacy is going to need me. You know what I mean? Because what's put for me, what's made for me is what's going to be here for me, and what's going to be meant for me, I got to get it. So with that being said, if you're being fearful and everything, you're going to stifle your growth. You're going to stifle your expectations of yourself, what you can become or what you can do. Right now, this is a conducive time to over here take stock of your mentality, of your heart space, and what you're saying out your mouth. So don't let these folks rile y'all up. Don't let these folks trick y'all out y'all position, talking about some, we over here, man, this shit going to, hey, the world about to end. The world is not about to end. Come April, you're going to have you a new job. You're going to have you a new opportunity. Come July, it's going to be your birthday. You're going to be popping. You know what I mean? It's going to be a whole new year, 2021. You done saved up all this bread. You about to over here take over the world. Understand, right now is right now. And what right now is very pivotal. Right now is going to depict on where you're going to go 3 months from now. So how you going to move is how you going to move. Watch what you say out your mouth. Don't over here be telling people, it's about to be the world to end. I would suggest, don't be telling people what's about to be, the world's about to end, putting that fear in them, things of that sort. Because all you're going to do for yourself is have that karma come back on you, and you're going to find it way harder. Don't go out to these stores, don't go out to these places and spend all your money trying to over here save up on some, or not even save up, but spend all your money on hand sanitizers and water and tissue paper, and then come April, everything that you over here done paid up for, you don't even need it no more. And now you really in a rut. Now you really over here at the unemployment line and you over here trying to gain your stuff back. The thing is, right now, you got to be abundant, stay positive. Don't let these people trick you out your position, and understand that, granted, all this shit is real, but it don't mean that you got to be fearful about it. It don't mean that you got to be scared about it, and you got to have a scarce mindset. Understand that, granted, what's meant for you is meant for you, but you're going to have to do your part. You're going to have to do your part and over here stay grounded in what you got to do. And be honest with yourself and take stock of what you got to do. Remind yourself, I'm in control of my thoughts. I'm the master of my manifestations, and the dialogue that come out of my mouth is my responsibility. And you know, man, shit, that's all I got to say. So I appreciate y'all, tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I just wanted to get on here quick, be quick about it. And, much love to y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Peace. One love.